Hey, how you doing? Alex here. Thanks for joining me. And in today's video, we're looking at the best Division One high academic baseball programs in the country. That was a mouthful, but we're going to look at the top 25. We're going to look at the cream of the crop, the best of the best from the academic side and the baseball side. And we're going to merge them together. And I'm going to give you my top 25. So why is it a big deal to look at colleges that might be high academic? Or you could put it this way, going after programs and colleges or universities that as high academic as you possibly can get into, because there's no doubt, I'll tell you right now, the student, I was a pretty good student in high school, but there's a lot of these programs that I just could not get into, but I made it to the best academic and baseball program that I felt was best for me, and it was perfect. I loved every second of it. But it can be truly life-changing. Being a student athlete in college is a really, really big deal, from everything that's thrown your way, from the academic side, from the athletic side, from the social side, the study side. There's so many things that you have to do. And when you come out of that, man, you're setting yourself up for success. And why not go after the best academic institutions, universities that you possibly can? I think, again, it can really set you up for the next 40 years after you're getting done playing baseball, because eventually you stop playing this game of baseball. I hope you play as long as you possibly can, but eventually you stop, and you're going to have a long career after that, and having a great education behind you is a big deal. All right, so let's get into it. But before, I have news. I actually have a sponsor of this video today that I'm going to get into, and that sponsor is me. Me. So I am releasing, that was kind of a joke, but I'm not too good at telling jokes. So I'm releasing a Premier Athletes app, my Premier Athletes app, which is coming out in January of 2023. Really, really excited about it. I'm going to pull it up right here off to my side here. I'll move over so I can put it in there. But it is all-encompassing recruiting. Basically, I want you to think of it as everything that you possibly need in one place for you to succeed at this recruiting process and finding best college fit. So you're going to get a free recruiting profile. You're going to be able to explore the app to see if you want to invest in this app and help you go and navigate down this process. But you're going to be able to search every school from Division One, Division Two, Division Three, NAI, JUCO. You're going to have every email contact of all of these coaches. You're going to have all of the Twitters, their social media profiles, the school social media profiles that you need, but also all the school information. You're also going to be seeing the commitments that we know of that is a big deal, so you can see where they stand in your recruiting class. Have they recruited your position? Have they committed your position? How many, etc., that can help you determine if you should target these schools or you should not. Going through. I'm also going to have my recruiting course on there. I'm going to have developmental tools on there that we use at the college, at Jacksonville University, Georgetown University, and Old Miss, and just everything, again, that you possibly need, from the resources that's going to help you go through this process, and again, just set you up for success. So keep an eye. I'm going to be releasing that here in a few weeks, and if you might be watching this in January, February, and it's already out, but again, I'm really, really excited about that. But with that said, let's get into the top 25. All right, as I just mentioned, there's going to be two things that I'm looking at as I put together this list. And as you're seeing on your screen, the schools must have a 25% or less acceptance rate to get into this top 25. And what I'm also considering is looking at their program over the last decade or so. And so it could be a great program, but if they're over a 25% acceptance rate, maybe they're 28 or 29 or 30 or 31, then they couldn't qualify for this top 25. So with that said, let's dive into the first one. Coming in at number one, you guys, some of you might have guessed it. It is Vanderbilt coming in at number one. And close second here is Stanford University. Just fantastic at all dimensions. And it's really hard to recruit out of these universities. Vanderbilt, there's some controversy that I won't actually get into as far as how hard it is to recruit those schools because of some things of admissions and things like that. But Coach Corbs over there, he's unbelievable. He's fantastic. I would want my son to be under that guy, but they're amazing. My point of saying this, it's really hard to recruit guys at these high academic universities because there's so many guys that we would like, because I coached at Georgetown. I would really like a player, but if they didn't fit the academic standards to get in, we couldn't do anything with him. We couldn't. That guy could be a Friday night guy. That guy could hit third in our lineup. But if he didn't have the grades and he didn't have the standards that the Georgetown was looking for, it didn't matter. I had to push him off to the side and say no to him. So that's why it makes it really hard, because these standards are super, super high for these universities. But let's get into number 3. Virginia, outstanding public school. I mean, just historic, getting to the College World Series. Almost feels like year in and year out or close to it. Coming in at number 4, Notre Dame. Coach Link over there has just done an amazing job. Now he's at Florida State, and I'm sure he's going to bring Florida State to the College World Series again. But Notre Dame doing a great job there. UCLA coming in at number 5. Georgia Tech coming in at number 6. UNC Chapel Hill coming in at number 7. Michigan coming in at number 8. Number 9, Wake Forest. Number 10, Rice, one of the first 9 Power 5 schools. I put them at number 10, and might have some controversy here who I put them over with Southern California. And this is, again, over the last 10 years. Rice didn't have the best year last year, but just over the last 10 years, and again, their acceptance rates below 10%. I think it's around 7 or 8, might be even lower than that. But just the history of the baseball program, really, really good. Number 12, Duke University, outstanding school. Tulane, not a lot of people think of Tulane as a great school unless you live in the state of Louisiana, but they are outstanding, again, with a 25% or less acceptance rate. UC Berkeley or Cal coming in at 14. Columbia, the first Ivy League school, coming in at number 15, and right behind them, Pennsylvania. UPenn coming in at 16. Davidson School out of North Carolina, Davidson College. I mean, they've just been fantastic over the last just couple of years, and they are creeping up this list faster and faster. Air Force, so the first military school here, coming in at number 18. Yale coming in at number 19. 20 is Harvard. 21 is Northeastern. And 22, Northwestern. Coming in at number 23, West Point. Coming in at number 24, Georgetown. And coming in at number 25, Villanova. I even have, on the app that I'm releasing next month, I'm going all the way into the 30s that I have as well. But honestly, there's not much more than the schools that I have, because there's about 30, I think it's 31 or 32 schools that at the Division I level that we're looking at that has about a 25% or less acceptance rate. So it maxes out there. And frankly, I just stopped here because that's all the room I had, and 25 felt right. But let me know what you think. And if you got anything from this video, please smash that thumbs up, that like button right down here, and subscribe to my channel. I put out information like this, but also recruiting help, etc. as we go through this process. Would love to have you a part, and subscription, it helps my channel a lot. So I will see you in the next video. Take care.